Okay. Hi, I'm Paige Besthoff,
Hi, I'm Lori Steinhauser.
and today we're going to talk about what's all the hype about artificial intelligence and machine learning. So I'm a K-5 teacher in New Jersey,
I'm a pre-K 3 through 8th grade a teacher in New Jersey.
and Lori and I created this presentation to introduce artificial intelligence and machine learning to our 3rd through 5th graders. However, you could definitely use this with your middle school students if you would like. So this is our landing page. And in order to get a copy of our presentation, here is our QR code and also our bit.ly, just in case you can't get access the QR code. So I'll give you a minute to take a picture and get that. And here what we did was we broke up our presentation into 6 different categories. We have introduction to artificial intelligence, our introduction to machine learning. We have AI for Oceans, which is the code.org lesson, Google's Teachable Machine, chatbot, which you can do either with code.org or Scratch. And then we added a resource for family night, which I had used with my families at my school district. So we're going to start with the first one, which is Introduction to Artificial Intelligence, which gives you the entire presentation. For the other links, it will bring you to that part of the presentation. Okay, so Lori, you could take it away.
This is our entire presentation broken up into many different slides. It first starts off with our summary statement, kind of give you an idea of why we chose AI and machine learning. The pink slides, all of the pink slides are for teachers only. It gives you valuable resources. If you've never taught AI before, it helps you. You don't need to know anything about AI in order to teach it. We have packed step-by-step instructions for you. When you go to teach these, we hide these slides because you don't want these to come up during your presentation with the students. We also broken our presentation into different sections, and you'll see that as you go on. Our first one we started with is what is artificial intelligence. You'll see it on slide 7, and then we have some teal slides that you can do as a group with your students. There's a video, and then some more pink slides. And if you look, the orange slides are student activities, things that your students can do, hands-on things that they can do that shows them what AI is. When we talk about machine learning, what is machine learning? So they get a chance to be interactive, immersed in what you just taught them.
Okay, so one of the activities that we wanted to point out was what is artificial intelligence. So we're just going to give you a real brief overview. So here it gives you a definition of what artificial intelligence is. And then here we have a hands-on activity for your students. So we have a copy of these slides for the students under our resources. So all the way down on the bottom, we have a list of the resources, and then we have a handout so that you can either Google Slides or buy paper or a Jamboard, depending on what you would like to use with your students. But this activity, they can just drag and drop. But of course, they're not going to do it on your slides. They're going to have their own copy. So here they can sort them. And then here they can check their answers. So we even provide you the answer keys and then the explanations. And then here is a video that will introduce artificial intelligence to them.
And if you look at the slides, also at the bottom, we have by the speaker notes, little tidbits at the bottom to help you.
So here, this one says hide these teacher slides during the presentation, or here it says class discussion on why these items are AI or not. So there's different notes, as Lori just mentioned.
And if the videos don't work, the actual links for the videos are in the teacher's notes as well.
Yeah, so here, if you click on, if I put this into slideshow mode and you click on it, it will show the video, but also, as Lori mentioned, we have the YouTube videos or any other videos that are there. Okay, And then on the next activity, again, it tells you what the teacher should be introducing to their class. And then the student activity. Okay, so these are all hyperlinked. So if you put them into slideshow mode, you would see, and it would bring you to the activity.
And what I like about this is you can use as little or as much as you want. Like when I did artificial intelligence, I just copied the slides that I wanted and then left the rest of the presentation and just used that with my students. And I geared it just to third grade. And I also actually was able to gear it a little bit towards second grade as well. And another thing I like, we also added some literature into AI. We have a great book that we put in that is one of our favorite about perception, human perception. So what do you see? And then the book that we chose was called Duck Rabbit. So do you see a duck or do you see a rabbit? And the students
and again,
really enjoy that.
So here's the link to the book. And then we have two of them. So we have two different links. So if one doesn't work, you have another one there available for you. And we did this, I did this one on a handout. Lori, did you do this as a handout as well?
I did a few of them. I had added to a Pear Deck. I think this is the one I used, and I added it to made it a Pear Deck so students could use it interactively.
Yeah, so in my class, I showed them these pictures all together as a group, and then I had them use a check-off sheet. And Lori did this in Pear Deck. And again, the answers are down here. So for the teacher, you don't have to know anything about artificial intelligence, machine learning. It's all the answers are right here provided for you on each one of these. We did include also for the older students. I definitely would not do this with my K3 students, but probably 4 and up are the Google Trends. So Lori, did you do this with your younger students or just the older
No, I
ones?
didn't. I actually did it with some of my 6th grade students.
Yeah, so
they enjoyed this.
Yeah, definitely be very careful as to what options you give your class. So what they're going to do is they're going to see image searches or web searches. So we were very cognizant of what kind of searches we allowed them.
Yeah, I made them. I gave them the categories they had to choose. I didn't let them choose their own.
And then here they went in, and this was what the students were supposed to be doing. And here is their link. So what we did was we made copies of all the orange slides and we shared those out with the students. I used Google Classroom, so I shared them out that way.
Yeah, I also used Google Classroom and I shared it through Google Classroom with the students.
Okay. This one is a favorite of many students is what is AI for Oceans, and that's through code.org. They have a younger version for grades 3 and up, and now they just came out with an older version. So you can use either one, whichever works good for you. But I also included this video about a young man who spends his life he created an invention so that he can clean the ocean. So this is a great intro to it to link it to other topics.
Yeah, and this is a favorite for students. They love this one.
All right. Yeah, so there's a 5th grade version, older version of the AI for Oceans as well. This one definitely was my favorite, was the teachable machine. How about you, Lori?
I liked it too, but I also used it for older students. So you could even probably use this 6th and 7th grade.
Yeah, definitely can go higher. So Lori and I have a recommended list of items. We told the students they could bring something from home to use. Stuffed animals are always really good. Right, so bring an item from home and another item from either in your classroom or a classmate, and then they could run the teachable machine. Another one that we played around with was the DALL-E 2. I do it with my whole class. I do it on my Promethean board. So I don't have the students do it individually. And there's only a certain number of trials that you can do as a teacher without having to buy an account. But here's one that code.org had posted on their Twitter page, and this was a lot of fun. So you give it a place, you can give it an artist, you can give it characters, and then they'll draw some pictures for you. So that was a lot of fun. Did you do the chatbot in Scratch or in code.org?
Code.org, not Scratch.
All right, so either way, they're very similar. So here's a demo in Scratch. You can actually download this project and use it with your students. So the link is here, or in code.org, it's their lesson here as well in Sprite Lab. And as Lori had mentioned, we have the CSTA standards here. If you're an ISTE school, the ISTE standards are here. We also included our New Jersey standards. If anyone here is watching from New Jersey, we also have another book and some other lessons that you could explore with your classes. And it would be remiss of us if we didn't include a quick thought on ChatGPT. However, we decided not to implement it with our students. So, but here's some interesting information. Again, the resource links are here and the credits for where we got all this information. So if you have any questions, we will be here at the poster presentation twice during CSTA. And you can follow us on Twitter as well, and that will be linked if it's not already in our here it is in our presentation, our Twitter handles.
If you enjoy teaching your students about AI, and one thing I suggest is don't be afraid to learn along with your students. You know, some people are, I don't know much about it. Just try it with them. They love to see that you're learning with them.
I hope that you have a lot of fun learning about artificial intelligence and machine learning. It's nice to have you here. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.